Most of you are being farmed like cattle by a system designed to keep your bank account at zero until the day you die. It is not an accident that you are struggling. It is a meticulously crafted plan executed by the world's most powerful institutions to ensure you never achieve true financial freedom. You think your debt is just bad luck, but it is actually the invisible chain that keeps you working a job you hate for people who do not care about your existence. But here's the terrifying part that no one else is willing to tell you. There is one specific hidden psychological trigger that determines whether you will end up a millionaire or a pauper. And I am going to reveal exactly what that is at the very end of this video. If you miss it, you are guaranteed to stay broke forever and ever.
This is Wealth Domination, where we tear down the lies and show you the brutal reality of how the global economy actually works. You see people on social media flying private jets and living in mansions, and you tell yourself that they just got lucky or had a rich father. But the truth is far more sinister and far more actionable than you think. The difference between you and the person earning 10 times your salary isn't just hard work or a better education. It is a fundamental shift in how they view the very concept of money. We have been lied to since kindergarten about how to build wealth, and those lies are exactly why you are feeling stuck in a cycle of paycheck to paycheck survival. Today, we are breaking those chains once and for all. We are going to look at the 3 primary reasons the masses are failing right now.
Let's talk about the first reason you are broke. You are addicted to the dopamine hit of buying things you do not need with money you do not have to impress people you do not even like. The modern world is a giant marketing machine designed to make you feel inadequate unless you have the latest smartphone or a brand new car sitting in your driveway. Every time you swipe that credit card for a luxury item, you are effectively trading hours of your future life for a temporary high that fades in 48 hours. You are sacrificing your long-term freedom for short-term validation. The wealthy understand that money is a tool for buying time, while the poor see money as a tool for buying status. Until you realize that looking rich is the fastest way to actually stay poor, you will never escape the hamster wheel of working for a paycheck.
The second reason is even more frustrating because it starts the moment you enter the school system. We are taught to be good employees, to follow instructions, and to wait for a steady paycheck as if it were some divine gift from above. The traditional education system was built during the Industrial Revolution to create obedient factory workers, not independent thinkers or wealth creators. You are never taught how taxes work, how to use debt as a lever, or how to invest in assets that pay you while you sleep. Instead, you are taught to trade your time for money, which is the worst trade you can possibly make because time is a finite resource. If you only earn money when you are physically working, you are one accident away from total financial ruin. The system wants you dependent on a salary, so you stay compliant and predictable.
Now, let's dive into the third reason, which is the crippling fear of taking a risk. Most people spend their entire lives playing it safe, avoiding any situation where they might lose a single dollar. But here is the reality that the 1% understands. The biggest risk you can ever take is taking no risk at all. By staying in your comfortable, low-paying job, you are guaranteeing a life of mediocrity. You are choosing the certainty of being broke over the possibility of being wealthy. Money flows to those who are willing to solve problems and manage uncertainty. If you are terrified of failing, you are also terrified of succeeding because the two are inseparable. You have been programmed to see failure as a dead end, but for the wealthy, failure is simply a tuition payment for the next lesson. You must stop protecting your small pile of cash and start leveraging it.
You might think that saving your money in a high-interest savings account is the smart move, but that is another lie designed to keep you poor. Inflation is a hidden tax that eats away at your purchasing power every single second of every single day. While you are patting yourself on the back for putting $100 in the bank, The government is printing trillions of dollars, making your savings worth less and less. If your money isn't growing faster than the rate of inflation, you are actually losing wealth while you sleep. The rich do not save money. They invest in productive assets like real estate, businesses, and stocks that appreciate over time. They understand that cash is trash and that the only way to win the game is to own the means of production. Your bank is taking your savings and lending it out.
Look around at the 5 people you spend the most time with right now. Are they talking about investments, business ideas, and personal growth? Or are they complaining about the government, the weather, and their bosses? You are a direct reflection of your social environment. If you surround yourself with people who have a broke mindset, you will eventually adopt their limiting beliefs and their poor habits. Most people stay broke because their social circle validates their mediocrity. It feels good to complain with friends who are in the same boat as you, but it is a death sentence for your financial future. You need to find people who make you feel uncomfortable because of how much they have achieved. You need to be the smallest fish in the room if you ever want to grow. Wealth is as much about who you know as it is about what you know.
We have finally reached the moment where I reveal that secret psychological trigger I mentioned earlier. The single biggest reason people stay broke is something called learned helplessness. This is a state where you have been beaten down by life so many times that you truly believe you have no control over your financial destiny. You blame the economy, your parents, or your bad luck because it is easier than accepting that you are the one holding the steering wheel. This trigger keeps you from seeing opportunities, even when they are staring you in the face. You have been conditioned to believe that wealth is for other people and not for you. This mental cage is more real than any physical prison. Once you break this trigger and realize that every dollar you earn is a result of the value you provide, your entire reality will shift.
The path to wealth is not a mystery or a secret code. It is a series of disciplined choices made consistently over time. You can choose to remain a victim of the system, or you can choose to become the master of your own financial destiny. Stop buying liabilities, stop listening to broke people, and start investing in your own mind. The world is changing faster than ever, and those who do not adapt will be left behind in the dust. You have the information now, but information without action is completely worthless. If you are ready to stop being a pawn in someone else's game and want to join the top 1% who truly understand how to dominate the world of wealth, then you know exactly what to do. Hit that subscribe button right now to join our inner circle of winners. If you stay silent, you stay broke.